Thank you. Category A's. Any quick question anyone have for a Category A recipient? Most of you had a chance to sit down with them. Lots of good information there. Let's give a round of applause again to the Category A's. And as they make their way back to their seats, how many of you would like to start talking to your teammates about some of this good information you're beginning to receive? Show of hands. How many of you would like to get out 15 minutes earlier than you would if we stay on the same trajectory? All right, we just had a break not too long ago, right? We can forego a break now for the sake of getting out a little bit earlier, you think? How many would say yes? All right, I think I like almost unanimous decision. So what you're going to do now, and I mentioned this earlier before you returned from the previous break, is if you're not sitting with your full cohort right now, I want you to grab your things, pick them up, look around the room, and if you're not sitting with your full cohort now, that's pretty telling to us. We're going to watch who gets up and moves from where you are right now to join the rest of your team. But if you are, that's a good thing. Because what we want you to do is we want you to take a minute, and this is serious though, this is serious, a focused minute, where you begin to reflect on the question, what does our team or coalition or our community need most to gain from this workshop? What does our team, our coalition, our community need most to gain from this workshop? And then as a secondary question, what do I need to gain most from this workshop? All right, what do I want to walk away from? You're beginning to get a sense of, you already know the mission and the charge and all those good things. You sat with your Category A organizations. It should be formulating. This is an opportunity for you to talk amongst your team. Take 5 minutes, just 5 minutes, talk amongst your team, reach some consensus. We're going to do popcorn style. Have each of you share as many as we can. What are the things you want to walk away from this workshop Wednesday evening? We got this out of this. All right, take 5 minutes, talk amongst yourselves and your team. And one other piece is also think about what is one little known fact about your community, or one funny fact or fun fact about your community that people may not know, either about your community or your state. All right? So you're only going to share 2 things. What do you want to take away from this? And what's one fun fact about your community? Take 5 minutes.
The floor mic, and so is the popcorn.
Take another minute to finish up that thought. One more minute to finish up that thought.
Yep.
All right. So that's good enough. Doesn't need to be perfect, but I will say this. This will be an exercise in the 3 C's of coalition communications: clarity, conciseness, and compelling. All right? So what we're going to do is we're going to invite you. We've got 2 microphones on each side to come up to the microphone. Nicolette and Susan have the mics in their hand. Instead of shouting out, and just share what's the one thing your team, coalition, or community needs to walk away with from this TA workshop. Who wants to be the first? Right here.
Hi, I'm Tracy Weldon. I am based in Chester, Pennsylvania, and with speaking to my partner, we decided that we would like to learn how to increase community capacity. Chester currently gets a lot of grant funding, but really to figure out how to sustain and make sure that our volunteers are always motivated to continue on the work.
All right. And one fun fact about Chester.
We said that, so I don't know if you guys are familiar, but Chester is right next to Philly, and Philly has one of our historical landmarks is Penn's Landing.
Okay.
And talking to Marita, I just learned that technically Penn's Landing is in Chester.
Oh, wow. Okay. Credit to Chester. I grew up in Wilmington, Delaware, so I know Chester for sure. Yeah, give her a hand. All right. Someone on this side. And good job, by the way. Excellent model.
Hi, we're from Wisconsin. We have Shawano, Menominee counties, and we're doing the Plan for Health grant. What we want to get out of this is that we are self-creating a survey tool to assess food access and security, and we were wondering if everyone else did that. And also any other people working with Native communities. We're working 3 different tribes, so that'd be nice to know.
All right.
And our fun fact is that we have 306 barn quilts in our county alone.
306 what?
Barn quilts?
Barn quilts. And what's the name of your community? What part?
Shawano County and Menominee County.
Chano?
Shawano
and
and Menominee
Oh,
counties.
I know I used to live in Milwaukee. All right. I did not live everywhere. All right. But I just happen to live in these 2 places or close by. All right. Who's next over here on this side? Anyone on this side? Right there. There we go.
Hi, my name is Pam. I'm with the WIC program in Kenosha, Wisconsin, and I think what we really need, our group needs to get out of this is focus. We look at this as such a huge opportunity that we could go all over the place, and what do we really want to be doing? So I think at the end of this, we need to really figure that out a little bit more. Fun fact about Wisconsin, well, I'm going to say Kenosha, Wisconsin in general, is we are all about cheese.
All about cheese.
I can't remember the last meal I had that didn't include cheese.
All right. Okay, thank you very much. Cheeseheads unite. Over here, we've got a...
Hello, everybody. My name is Monica Jordan. I'm a planner with Lake County Planning and Community Development, which is located in Lake County, Ohio. And one thing that we would like to learn, this is David Rodacci, who's also with me from Lake County. The information gathered will enable us as planners to more effectively communicate and collaborate with our health-based organizations who are part of our coalition. So we want to learn how to really make that intersection of health and planning happen.
All right.
So we believe that this workshop will give us the tools that will enable us to do that.
Excellent. One fun fact.
Lake County is the smallest county in Ohio, and it also has the it's the largest, it's number 8 in terms of population. But a large portion of our county is located on Lake Erie, so a lot of our county's in the water.
Is in the water itself. Wow, okay. The county in the water, and I did not live in Ohio. Who's next? Someone over here. There we go.
So I'm Danny Ritchie, and I'm from Providence, Rhode Island. And so what we need from this at the end of this is really to know who else in Rhode Island is part of this group. I just saw the name lots of times.
There they are. They're right here.
Hi. So we need to know how we can better collaborate since we're working on a lot of the same things. So that's what we need most, I think. Fun fact, well, I'm going to take it all, so guys, just forget about it. We are not Long Island. We are Rhode
Island.
Okay. We are the smallest state in the United States.
Yes.
And it takes 45 minutes to cross our...
Wow. Okay. Sounds like my home state, Delaware. All right, how many of you know Sharon Walker with the Department of Health? Sharon Walker, Rhode Island? Yeah. Work with her. Over here.
We're Tri-County Health Department in Colorado and working with the WIC program. And we really want to learn from the lessons learned from the first cohort so that we can hopefully expand and have an even greater impact in our program.
All right.
And the fun fact about Colorado is they had the second largest population growth in the United States in last year.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. Right here.
Hi, I'm Karen Lane with Helena, Montana Group, and one of the things we'd like to come away with is a more refined communication piece for our partners and for our communication, our Healthy Communities Coalition. We've expanded our coalition measurably in the last few months, and we find that we need to do a reset and be able to articulate things a little better. And communication plan is part of our deliverable, and we want to move forward with that. Fun fact, Helena, Montana had the most millionaires before in the west of the Mississippi prior to 1900. That was because of gold.
Okay. Prior to 1900. Okay, go back a little ways. Right here. Thank you for that.
My name is Dennis Cosby. I'm from Michigan. We're in Lake County, Michigan, that is. And a fun fact that we have from our area is that, earlier we gave our one fun. We only have really one fun fact, but we have. Okay,
and you're going straight to it. He's like, skip over what we want from this meeting. We're going straight to the fun fact. Go ahead.
No, we have a thing called Blessing of the Bikes, but we also have a Blessing of the Horses.
Okay.
And on opening day for deer season, no kids are in school.
Okay.
So that's a fun fact.
That's fun. Yeah.
If you like to hunt.
Bike, deers, and horses.
You got it.
Got it.
Okay.
Now, what are you guys looking to walk away with from this?
What we are interested most in is, we do this for a reason. I'm talking about the coalition. We built the coalition for a reason. So after the grant is done and we're no longer as active in the coalition, we would like to know, how do you actually keep the coalition engaged, the members engaged, and continue?
All right.
So that's
key point. There's a lot of folks in this room looking for that as well. Someone over here, another community over here.
Hi, I'm Joan Enderly with the American Heart Association. I'm working in Fargo, North Dakota. Fargo. And we have a very strong coalition and very engaged and excited. And so our probably biggest need is to look at who's going to do what, because we have so many people, so many worker bees, and so much going on. So we're very blessed with that. Fun fact, the movie Fargo was not filmed in Fargo, North Dakota.
Not at all.
And as you can tell by my accent, people don't talk like that.
Okay.
But yeah, you betcha we can. And soon you will all know, if you NDSU football is Division I AA, and they won 5 national championships in a row.
Right.
And the quarterback Carson Wentz.
Yes, I thought so.
Yeah, and he's
high draft prospect for the
pick,
NFL.
yep.
Number 1 or 2, they project.
Yeah.
Fun fact. Thank you. Fargo was probably filmed in upstate New York or something like that, right? Anyone over here? We've got someone already.
I'm Amber France from Wood County, Wisconsin. We are one of the recipients of the CPPW grant, and so we're really looking for how to sustain coalition efforts, because some of those initiatives have kind of fallen to the wayside. Yeah. And a unique fact about Wood County is, we're the center of the state. We have lots of dairy farms that make all that great cheese, but we also are a huge cranberry grower.
Oh, okay. Did I miss? What was your major takeaway you want to take away?
Coalition sustainability efforts.
Pardon me. I did not sustain my attention through that answer. Thank you, though. Over here.
Hi, I'm Ada Wilkinson Lee from Arizona, Ajo community, and what we want to take away from this is collaboration with other rural areas on strategies for sustainability as well. And our fun fact is that if any of you speak Spanish, you would think that ajo, the translation of ajo is garlic, but that's actually not the reason why the town was named Ajo. It's actually after a Tonaʻatom word, which means red paint.
Okay, thank you. And question for you, when you say collaboration with other rural communities, are you saying locally or other rural communities as in here? Here, okay. Where are our other rural communities? Hands up. Plenty of opportunity here, okay? All right, good job. Huh? Right here?
My name is Sue Evans. I'm from a decidedly rural community in northwest Kansas. And we also, I would echo what the last two ladies said, we want to know about sustainability of our coalition efforts. What's our community known for? Now, everybody get ready to laugh because it's kind of funny. We're called the Oasis on the Plains.
The Oasis on the Plains. All
Yeah.
right.
And we, if you don't believe it, look for the, next to Starbucks, look for the great big metal palm trees with a parrot perched in it. So,
All right. Okay.
anyway, on I-70, yeah, you can laugh. And a fun fact about our community, we, the county health rankings were recently released, and we are now the second healthiest
All right.
county in Kansas, and we're pretty proud of that.
All right. Great. Thank you. You know you're rural when you can refer to the Starbucks, right? Decidedly. Oh, they admittedly, lovingly rural. It's okay. Anyone over here? There we go.
My name's Travis. I'm with the City of Carbondale, Illinois, a member of the Jackson County Healthy Communities Coalition. And the one thing that we're kind of looking to get out of this is connect with some other rural communities and see how we can best impact, or how we can best infuse planning principles in these rural communities that don't have professional planners and don't plan for their built environment. And a fun fact about Southern Illinois is that we're also known as Little Egypt, and that actually influences a lot of our town names. And the mascot for Southern Illinois University, which is located in Carbondale, which is the paw print, the Saluki, is an Egyptian dog, or known for their Egyptian royalty. So that's a fun fact.
Where does that come from?
We were actually just discussing it, and from the trade routes for the rivers that actually join in, we call it Cairo, Illinois, but
spelled like Cairo.
Spelled like Cairo.
Okay.
But where the Mississippi River meets the Ohio.
That's all right. Thank you. All right, over here I saw someone.
Hi, my name is Kieran from Sacramento. We're going to go dual on this one, so I'll go with what our team is really looking for the most, I should say. We are with Plan for Health. We are the Design for Active Sacramento Coalition. Something that we're looking to get out of this conference is finding out ways to communicate our message outside of just Sacramento, but throughout the entire state of California, to really message how to best integrate planning with health. I'm going to switch it over to talk about something really cool about Sacramento.
I get the fun facts. Okay, so something that was kind of interesting is Sacramento's been the capital of California twice. So we've had 6 capitals, and so they finally landed on Sacramento after being running through during the 1850s, like 4 other capital sites. But the really fun one is Discovery Park is at the confluence. It's a large regional park. It's the confluence of the Sacramento and the American rivers. And Sacramento floods. We're about 17 feet above sea level. And so Discovery Park floods, even though it's open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week throughout the year. So when Discovery Park floods, the well-known American River Parkway floods as well, and you can't get through it. So during the times of the year where the parkway is flooded and the bikeway is closed, there's a segment of Interstate 5 that actually has a bike lane on it so that you can cross the river and get into town during flood conditions.
All right, thank God. Talking about disaster relief. That's forethought right there. We know it's coming, let's build. All right, who's next?
I'm Taylor Smith, and we are the Umatilla County Plan for Health Initiative. And our needs from this workshop are around messaging and communication. So we're talking to people in planning and public health and economic development, and we just like a little bit of help with tailoring our messages for those specific groups to get them to invest and buy into what we're doing. And our fun fact about Umatilla County, we are the Roundup capital of the world, I guess is our nickname. We host the Pendleton Roundup, so that's our fun fact.
All right, thank you. Now, do you have those players as a part of your group right now? Planning in your health and economic development? Excellent, excellent. Great model, great model. Over here. Oh.
Hi, I'm Gloria Simons from Mid-Iowa, and what we would like to learn or take away from this gathering is how to keep the coalition engaged and motivated and excited about the community action plan that we will create. And this must be the year of the bike, because our fun fact is about bicycles. Every year, Iowa has a bike ride that goes from the Mississippi River to the Missouri River, or the opposite direction. And it's called RAGBRAI, which stands for Registrars Annual Great Bicycle Ride Across Iowa.
All right, good deal. I hope you're listening to each other's what we want to take away, because you're looking for a lot of the same things. And even if they're looking to understand that better and you're looking to understand that better, talk anyway. Because you'd be surprised what you already know that's going to be valuable to one another. Could be that missing gem, that missing ingredient.
Hi, I'm Mozetta Jackson, and I live in Atlanta, Georgia, and I'm working on a campaign to increase smoke-free environments in Atlanta.
All right.
And right now, I'm building a coalition for that. And so when I look at the workshop agenda, one of the things I'm most excited about is how to be a dynamic spokesperson for the coalition. So that's the one main takeaway I would like to leave the conference with. And then as far as a fun fact about Atlanta, my partner in crime over here, she wanted to discuss a certain fun fact about Atlanta. And Atlanta, is known for great nightlife and a lot of interesting things. However, I wanted to talk to you guys about Gibbs Garden. It's a little bit outside of Atlanta, and it actually has the largest Japanese garden in the country.
Oh,
so
wow.
if you're ever in Atlanta, you want to check it out. It's gorgeous.
Great. I live in Atlanta. Now. That's where I live now. But I didn't know about the Japanese garden, huh? I've never been. I got to go. And I love the way you said lots of good nightlife and interesting things. That was a very nice way to put it. Where are we? I see you pointing. Who's got the mic? Oh, okay.
Hi, I'm Jessica from New London County, Connecticut, and we're really grateful to receive this grant right now because there's been a lot of movement towards healthy living, healthy eating in our county. So we have a really strong coalition, and many other agencies in our county receive some of the grants that we just talked about. So we think that the missing piece is the community member involvement, and we are hoping that will be the spark to kind of light the fire that we were mentioning. So we're hoping to learn about how to involve community members.
Excellent, excellent. Often a missing
Oh, and our
link.
fun fact is that we host the world's largest casino, Foxwoods Casino.
Foxwood Casino. All right, good deal. Who, right here, front and center.
Hello, my name is Jennifer, and I'm with the Loudoun County Health Department. One of the things we want to get out of this is hearing a lot of more success stories so that we can get more buy-in from our community partners. So something like trying to get a farmer's market in a low-income neighborhood, hearing that really does bring a lot of good economic value to the farmers, something like that is very useful to us.
All right.
And our fun fact, Loudoun County has a lot of vineyards, and so we've been called the Napa Valley of the East Coast.
Of the East Coast.
And also we are actually #1 in the healthiest county in our state, so #1.
Which state? Where's Loudoun County?
Virginia.
Virginia. Okay, excellent. Yes, success stories, excellent part of helping to build a shared vision among your local partners. People don't know what they don't know. Sometimes we have to cultivate the success stories and the vision in our communities. Yes.
Hi, I'm Gail Crane. I'm with 5 Sandoval Indian Pueblos. I'm with 5 Sandoval Indian Pueblos in Rio Rancho, New Mexico. And the rest of our group is at a different WIC meeting, so a party of one. I do know that the information, what we want to get out of this is more contact information with our peers, resources, more information. One specific piece of information I would love to know more about is expanding community clinical linkages in terms of being able to take WIC services out into the non-WIC community or other clinical services out into the community, potentially being able to get insurance reimbursement for it. It's something we talked about, and I know under ACA there's a lot going on with that. So networking, finding out what other people are doing, maybe collaborating. The fun facts about, well, I got 3 fun facts. One is New Mexico really is a state. It's New Mexico,
New Mexico,
not Mexico, and we don't need a passport to get in and out. Second thing is the city I live in, which is Albuquerque, is bigger than the state of Rhode Island and just takes about 45 minutes to get across.
Wow.
And third thing is in Sandoval County, where I'm doing my work, it's about the size of the city of Philadelphia. They have approximately 500 corner stores. We have 2.
Oh, wow.
So,
all right.
Also, yeah, I'd love to hear more about what everybody else is doing.
3 fun facts for the price of 1. Thank you. And community clinical linkages, very key strategy. Lots of national foundations and funders are interested in. It's on their menu, so it should be on your radar screen. Where am I? Right here.
Hi, everyone. My name is David Brown. I'm here with the Southeast Health District. We're working with WIC. We are in Southeast Georgia. One thing we need to learn from this meeting here is not only what was successful in other people's groups, but what also didn't work, so we can learn from that as well.
Absolutely.
And one fun fact about our Southeast Health District that is comprised of 16 counties is the same size as the state of Massachusetts. Pretty big.
Excellent. So when I talked about leave your egos at the door, wherever, when you talk about what didn't work, you're advancing your own cause as well as everyone else's, and particularly this movement as a whole. What do we have? Someone here?
Anybody else on the side?
We are down to actually one last someone. Anyone else? We are right here. You will be the closer.
Step up. Oh, boy.
A lot of responsibility. No.
We are from Louisville, Kentucky, but we work in the 6 rural counties around the city. And we are most excited to learn about a good communication strategy for those rural communities, and also to leave here with a game plan for how we're going to get this work done. So Louisville is known for the Kentucky Derby, of course. Yes, coming soon. And then Shelby County, one of our counties, was actually the home of Colonel Sanders. So working toward that nutritious eating.
All right.
A bit of a challenge.
That's great. Let me ask, is there a community, rural community in here that thinks they have had success with a communication strategy? All right, so you're not alone. I thought I was going to find you an ally, but now it validates the difficulty and the challenges there. So here's the last bit of homework I'm going to give you for this evening. You heard me mention earlier, you've got concurrent sessions tomorrow, and you want to get as much coverage as you can with your team, all right? So over dinner, on your walk to hear some good music, hopefully not after you hear the good music and maybe imbibe a couple of drinks, but that you actually talk about where are we going to go, where do we want to be, what do we want to make sure we get covered tomorrow. So that's a bit of homework. Right now, with a video showcase, I want to invite Nicolette Warren, Dr. Warren Poe up again.